Yeah, what's up, everybody? What's going on? What's going on? I see you all. What's going on, y'all? What's going on? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Sincere, what's up, baby, bro? Wow, my brother Sincere is on the line. Wow, man. Good to see everybody. Good to see you. I see y'all all in the chat up there. I see you all coming in. I know it's a late day. Gabby, good to see you. Glad to see you today. And listen, I want to tell you something. It seems like that I'm having some problems with my personal page where people are actually friends of mine. So I'm just gonna go on the business line and follow everybody there. Okay, now I see you. Sincere, I see Gabby. I see both of y'all now. Okay, good. I see you all. What's up, y'all? What's going on? Good to see everybody. Listen, y'all know we're about 12 o'clock, and I'm not gonna hold everybody long. And Sincere, I got to give you a call, bro, right after this. Good to see everybody. So look, let's get this started. Obviously, we're gonna talk about something really, really good. If you can like and share your page, let people know that we're in. And yeah, some good stuff today. All right. Welcome to Manifest Thoughts Podcast. We're helping people bring their imagination into reality. Our starting goals on this line is to help 500 people bring their imagination into reality by way of helping them be coached. By the way, if we meet for the first time, my name is Donald Francis. So nice to meet you. For those of you who are going to be first time listeners and lookers, you know, saying much gratitude, much love, and peace. You're not going to only see us here, but you see us at It's Life Podcast right there on YouTube and on Facebook. Listen, if you like short films, short skits, and stuff like that, and entertainment, go right here. It's All You TV. For all of you who are on Spotify, it's called ITZALLYOU TV. Listen, unfortunately, we are after this day will no longer be on channel 49 TV on Sundays. He's not doing it anymore. He's retiring, Mr. I can't forget his name, Bernard. You know what I'm saying? He's a great dude doing good things, but he's now going on to radio station. So what's up, y'all? That's the last day us being on that, but we got other stations that we will be on. You feel what I'm saying? And so we're actually on our way up, and you know, we just want to make sure that we can be able to be accommodating to people as best as we can. What's up, y'all? So today we are talking about, and I want to encourage people because I've been getting a lot of inboxes, a lot of emails and phone calls, even from personal friends and people I do not know. By the way, for the first time, can I say this? And I don't mean nothing by this when I say this, but for the first time yesterday, I got on the train and somebody looked at me and was like, wait a minute, don't you have a podcast? Yo, I was just seeing you. I was just looking at you. And I was like, wow. What I says, well, thank you for watching. I says, please keep watching. You know what I'm saying? I hope that, you get some value. He says, yeah, man. Thank you, man. You were talking about courage at one time, and I wasn't encouraged before, but when I looked at your podcast, I was on the brink of giving up. And before I knew it, man, I kept watching you ever since. And I was like, wow, I really appreciate that. He comes on a replay, but I want to give a shout out to him. And I was just thinking it was very, very heartfelt. And also it was humbling. No big heads here. You feel what I'm saying? So at the same time, we're going to talk about start your page. A lot of times people want to start their own page. They want to start their own social media. They want to know exactly what is it that they need. They want to know exactly what are the preliminaries and how do they get started on it. So today, this is just we're going to be here for a few minutes, just something to encourage everybody. Listen, if you want to start your own page and start your own social media, I would love to help you be that. But I want to just give some tips and some pointers and also give some encouragement. I want to put my glasses back on because I can't see. All right. So at the end of the day, y'all, so we want to help you start your own. And the first thing I want to say to everybody about starting your own is in order for you to get forward and get where you want to get to faster than usual, I want to give you these particular tips. All right. And the first thing you want to do is understand your why. Now, if you're going to start a YouTube page, if you're going to start podcasting, if you're going to start a radio station, if you're going to start whatever it is that you want to start, right? You want to start to sell merch. You want to start to, your own bar, whatever you want to start, especially when it comes down to social media, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, X, formerly known as Twitter, LinkedIn. Here's what you want to do, right? The first thing you want to do is start out knowing what your why is. If you're not going to do it by hobby, if it's not going to be a hobby for you, you just, try it out or whatever. If you want to be fast forwarded, find out what your why. Why do you want to start a Facebook? Why do you want to start a podcast? Why do you want to start a YouTube channel? Find out what your why is. You feel what I'm saying? When you find out why you want to do it, even if it's for a hobby, at least you know why. Write that down. If it's just a hobby, something I want to try out, don't know if I'm going to be good at it, don't know if I have something to even share, I want to help you out with that today. You feel what I'm saying? And I got some templates for you, and I want to share with you stuff that is going to help you to really start a social media, because I guarantee you nobody on this page, nobody who follow us say that they can't teach anything or share anything. How old are you? Whatever your age is, you can't sit there and tell me for that amount of years you haven't found something out, originally that you can't share with somebody else. So what is your why? Then secondly, I want you to find out, who will you be talking to? What is your ideal audience in your mind? Who would you want to talk to? Who would you want to speak to? Because watch this. If you try to reach everybody, you're going to wind up reaching nobody. You feel me? You can't say, yo, this is for everybody. It's not for everybody. I guarantee you. Listen, anybody who's into cooking is not going to be into book writing. Anybody who's rhyming, you feel what I'm saying? They're not going to be into sewing, right? And putting clothes together. Listen, you got to find out what your ideal audience is. And I promise you, look, if you had years of experience, in the field that you want to start out in, you are already about a year or a couple of months ahead of people who are just starting. So you can share value with the people who are just starting and let them know, yo, listen, this is not for people who are already out there doing it. This is for the person that's just starting, who need to connect the dots. So find out your why, right? That's number one. Find out who you want to talk to. You feel me? And then now the third thing is, how about what do you want to say? What do you want to put out there? You feel what I'm saying? Because here's the deal. If you talk to whatever your ideal audience is, like I oftentimes come up here and I say, listen, the ideal audience for me, the people that I'm talking to, are the people I used to be. So now it's without a shadow of a doubt, the stuff that I know that I needed before I got to this particular place will be stuff that I need to share for their need. You feel what I'm saying? If they want to go the same route. Everybody have their own different destiny. Everybody have their own different road they have to go down, but everybody share the same principle. You feel what I'm saying? That you have to go by in order for you. It's like somebody going to a job that you work on, right? You work at a certain job. They have to go through a particular orientation. That's a key principle. You have to first see Mr. Falcon. You have to see Mrs. Smith. You see what I'm saying? She hold the records. The interview by Mr. Noel. You got what I'm saying? And then if the person applied for the same job that you do have, if they had key people that they spoke to you about, you knew that those are the key principles to getting to whatever position on the job that you want to get. You're going to get the job, but you have different positions. But there are key principles. You got to go through Mr. Radigan, got to go through Mrs. Smith, got to go through Mr. Noel. You feel what I'm saying? You know that on your job. It's the same principles about going on podcasting or being doing talking head videos on YouTube. You feel what I'm saying? Or doing skits or doing short films. You have a particular message you want to get out to particular people. But why do you want to do it? Who do you want to do it? Who do you want to talk to? What are you going to, relate out there? And then listen, understand your content, right? And I have these things right here loaded in order because I didn't get a chance to really do certain things last night. I was on the phone, with Mr. Gerald yesterday, Gerald yesterday. And I couldn't stop talking to him. So at the end of the day, and there were certain things he was going to do for me even today, but we'll talk about that a little later, So again, the why, what and the who, and I want you to understand something. When you talk to a particular person or people, I want to get to talking to a camera, but we'll get to that later, right? Think about the content. You feel what I'm saying? What do you want to share versus what do they want to hear? See, a lot of times you got people who come on social media without an intent. It'd be good if you want to get faster, if you want to even surpass me with your first couple of videos, get on here knowing your intent. What is your intent? That means that's to who you're talking to. What are you going to bring out? You know what I'm saying? What are you going to talk about? Right? And why are you starting this channel or page in the first place? So watch this. You got two types of content that you're going to put out there. And I got this on my list, right? What you want versus what they want. Now, here's the deal. I'm going to sit there and tell you that if you start, it'd be good for you to get up there, right? And just start talking about anything you like to talk about, right? And talk about the thing that you could talk about all day without getting paid for it. Like the thing that you enjoy. There are two different things that you want to take a look at when you take a look at what you want versus what they want. You can talk about the thing that you like all day, but I'd rather you start with talking about the thing that you love. You feel what I'm saying? Like and love, two different things. I like doing this, but what do you love to do? What do you love to talk about? What do you love? Write this stuff down. What do you love to talk about? What is the thing that you love to, and I mean, listen, the thing that you most love to talk about should be the thing that you get paid for, because you can share a lot of information, right? And I want to talk about that too. And I don't want to bombard you with too much information, but what do you want to talk about? I think you should start out with anything you want to talk about. And I think that you should start out as a hobbyist. Make this a hobby first, talk about anything you want to talk about every single day. I mean, talk about different topics, right? And find among the things you like to talk about, find out among all the videos that you do, what you love most out of the videos. You feel what I'm saying? What you love most, because it's going to transfigure from what you like to do into what you love to do. And then after you find out what you love to do and what you love to talk about, see what other people enjoy out of the things that you love to talk about. And what people most answer to is the thing you might want to start to niche down on. And this is how you find out about your niche and your niche. You feel what I'm saying? That means, listen, what I like to do is one thing, but what I love to talk about is a whole nother thing. And out of the many things I love to do, I find out that there are people who are asking me about this one specific topic that I love to talk about all the time. You feel what I'm saying? And that's what you want to niche and niche down on. Is it niche or niche? I don't know. They both the same thing, right? Your niche, whatever you want to niche down on, should be the thing that people most answer to among the things you love to talk about. Now, here's what you do after that. Now you're going to transfigure from the things that you want to do into the things that they need and they want. And the reason why I'm saying that is because now you're moving from what they consider to be selfish content into the content that's going to help bring value to your ideal audience. You can't start selling stuff. You can't start making money until you find out about your ideal audience and what they want. And then now you transfigure in from selfish content into content you want to make for people. You see what I'm saying? And the things that they want to hear, that they love hearing you talk about. Understand what I'm saying? So now with that being said, notice that there are all different type of categories that are out there. You feel what I'm saying? That we talk about, right? Note that if you're doing something educational based, like, I come and I give you talking head videos, I give you templates, I give you, what I'm saying, information, no stuff. You feel what I'm saying? Stuff like that to help a person continue to pick up, remember who they are, remember what they aren't, remember that they can make it, remember that they can go on, and how they can go on, giving them the tips and tools that's going to make them to take actionable steps toward not only their dreams, but self-development. But know that you have the category of entertainment. Now, I'm going to tell you something. In the category of entertainment, I just came out with this short film skit. You see what I'm saying? And that is nothing more to say. This one movie just succeeded anything that I've ever done out of any video that I've ever made on my page of It's All You TV. It's All You TV is a different page from It's Life Podcast, and it's different from this particular page. And here's the other thing too. What I want y'all to know is you have to know your ideal audience. What I do on It's All You TV will not be done, right, on Manifested Thoughts Podcast. It will not be done. I'm not going to fuse all of them, because here's the deal. Then you'll confuse your audience. You'll confuse your niche and your niche. I'm going to continue to give templates, talking head videos, interviewing celebrities, interviewing, locals and stuff like that. If they fit the criteria of the page, it'd be wonderful, nice for me to have people like Kevin Hart, people like Jennifer Hudson, people like, the dude that played Urkel and stuff like that. It'd be wonderful. Will Smith, even, what I'm saying? It'd be wonderful to have these individuals on the page. But if they don't fit the niche and niche because of their story, I don't want to have them. Because at the end of the day, it doesn't bring value to people who are followers. You see what I'm saying? And know and understand that you'll know if you are true to this game. Having 25 people, 100 people, 1,500 people, Five people follow you and still deliver the same way, no matter the amount. Because see, notice I don't work for YouTube. I don't work for Facebook. YouTube and Facebook work for me because outside of the social media stuff, the business that I've created is not through. It's not social media. It's outside of social media, but I'm using these free platforms to get my content out there and what I have to offer. So there's a difference between informational stuff and transformational stuff. If you not hold back information from transformation and you share with people, look, I'm here to give you value. I want you to make it. Chances are people are going to join your community. You feel what I'm saying? That's why outside of all this, y'all notice when I come up and I say, hey, to everybody that's in our email chat, you have to have an email list. We're going to get to that in a few seconds. So listen, entertainment will go faster than education based, depending upon what you have to share. You have coaching, you have entertainment, and you have education. And people will ask my friend Sean Cannell, what do you think that would last longer? And what do you think will win, on YouTube and on Facebook and stuff like that? He says, yo, education. Education is the fastest thing because he said education is something that people can come back and refer to. But when you do entertainment, if you do one good banging movie skit or one big banging sketch, you got to top that the next time. And sometimes movies and entertainment is no different from athletes. What do I mean when I say that? If Steph Curry's on the court and he hit the three and he keep hitting threes, the one three that he missed, he lose value within that particular game. But then he gain it back, especially if they get the W. We're looking at the Knicks right now, and I'm not turning this into a basketball game thing, but every athlete, if an athlete strike out on baseball, they lose value to the crowd. But the crowd know he's going to come back. He's going to come back. He's going to, even if they lose the game, they know the next game, that whole team might have lost value that particular week or that particular game. But when they come back, they know they're going to be pumped up for the next team. Woes be unto the next team if a team lose the night before or the week before. It's the same premise when it comes down to movies and entertainment. You got to make the next banger. You got to top that. And some people don't top the next one. And I'm going to tell you, this has been going up, and this is my testimony. Some people are used to 18,000, 20,000. Let me tell you something. It was hard for me to get to at least 1,000, views. This joint went up. I don't even know. Matter of fact, let's do this in real time real quick. Let me show you something because we're talking about entertainment and we're talking about, right, having patience at the same time. When you want to talk to your ideal audience, right? All right, it's OUTV. Let's see. Right now we're at, the last time I went there, right? The last time I went here, it was like 14, 15, 17K. Of but 1,800, 1,400. Let me see. What is it gaining now? Analytics. So see, how do I find it? Okay. Oh, look, it's at, honestly, let me blow this up. Yesterday, if you look at my mouse, it was at, let me pause this. All right. Yesterday, it was at it was at 1,800 and like 50 something. It is now at 1,899. You see what I'm saying? And again, that's the fastest ever my page have ever gone to. And it succeeded all of my other videos. You feel what I'm saying? All I'm saying is that with patience, working, grinding, it's going to start to go up. And that's my first one. It's going to go up to 2,000 some change. And I don't know where else. And that's authentically without ads. Without any ads, y'all. You feel what I'm saying? People are paying ads. They're paying their money to get their views up. I wanted to go the authentic way. You know why? Because I'm patient. I'm almost 50 this month. By the grace of God. I ain't got in a rush for it, but I'm going to continue to release great value. You feel what I'm saying? Rather it's on the entertainment level, rather it's on a podcasting level. No matter what, I want to try to give my best. So a couple of things I want you to take a look at. So look, entertainment, right? Entertainment, and or education based. Watch this. You can also go coaching if you know that that's something that you want to do. If coaching is something you want to do, then what do you have to offer? What do you have to coach? What can you coach people on? Some people can coach people on relationships, but some people can coach people on how do you keep a relationship? How do how do you determine your love languages and stuff like that? People can coach people on cooking. Some people are going to have cooking shows. You feel what I'm saying? You might be a good cook. Yo, go press record. You feel what I'm saying? So again, or education based. If you're going to do entertainment, that's one thing, coaching another, or entertain or education, whichever way. But what you want to do is you want to transfigure yourself from doing what you want to into what you know other people need. And that's how you start to gain followers. Yo, this person is giving me what I need. I'm in this area. I'm in this niche. I'm in this niche. I need this. I need this. And this is the reason why you become relevant. If you have one up on people, if you have a year's worth of content and value over newcomers, you have something to share with them and you stay up on top of that. You know who I follow? I follow somebody who is far more beyond I am. And I also follow people who are behind me, because chances are the people who are behind me can succeed, which means that I have to stay up on my game on every platform. You see what I'm saying? Where I am to continue to succeed. And that's accountability. That's a nice trick that, I use. You feel what I'm saying? Also understand, here's another thing too. So after you know your ideal audience, after you know your why, your what, I got my notes right here. After you know your who, after you understand the kind of content that you want to create, right? Entertainment, rather it's coaching, rather it's education based. When you begin to learn and discover the kind of, people that you want to talk to, right? I want you to notice one thing. Now you have to understand, well, what kind of equipment do I want to get? What kind of equipment? Can I tell you and suggest to you that your cell phone is the first piece of equipment you want to start with? Not a fancy camera, you know what I'm saying? Not no fancy microphone. You feel what I'm saying? Your phone is the first thing. It's the banger right here that you want to use. You feel what I'm saying? You have different softwares that you can use. You got that Power Director. You can go on and record on Power Director. You feel what I'm saying? Watch this, with no lavalier mic, no LED light. You can use your window for daybreak. You know what I'm saying? You want to get you, when you want to move into the equipment, want to get you like a desk tripod. You feel what I'm saying? Listen, you can connect your phone to the desk tripod, and this is what you call vertical, right? You could do it vertically, right? Or you could do it landscape. That's what it's called. Landscape. And right now what you're looking at a landscape type of, shape, like a rectangular shape. You can go on and you got this software called Power Director. I'll link the script so that you can get it right through this particular page for your phone. You feel what I'm saying? For your phone. They have all type Power Director. And when you go on, matter of fact, let me see if I could do this in real time. I wish I could share my page, or share this. So we got what they call Power Director. Power Director look just like this, where you can start to, see, you can start a new project. I have all of my videos here. It'll go into my phone where I have like pre-videos, and I can upload that pre-video that's to my phone right into Power Director on my phone. You feel what I'm saying? I can record, yo, what's up, y'all? It's your boy Donald Francis. Right? And then after I finish saying what I say, I could upload what I've recorded through my phone into Power Director. And into Power Director, what you do is that it'll take it and it'll put it on what they call an editing software. And that's your first taste of editing. Yo, I get so much that I can share with you. You feel what I'm saying? And then watch this. And when you start to learn, and I'm going to flip my page here, because see, here's the deal. What you have to know is that let's say, for example, you have something that you wanted to share and you wanted to start a business, but you're doing a hobby right now, right? You're doing it for hobby. So get up there, talk about anything, talk about relationships, talk about your girlfriend, your boyfriend, talk about cooking, talk about making your merch, talk about, writing a book, talk about, maybe watch this, reviews, right? You could make money and talk about reviews, do a reactional video. You feel what I'm saying? And before you do your reactional video, if you don't have a computer, if you don't have a laptop and stuff like that, you can just talk about it. Yo, guess what? Just yesterday and on Power Director, you can get pictures and stills and say, yo, Will Smith about or this, that, whatever the case may be, whatever's current in your niche. Start talking about it and start showing pictures. Power Director will allow for you to put pictures on your video. You feel what I'm saying? That you pre-record it and upload. And then watch this. You want to start your YouTube channel. You want to start your Facebook. You know what I'm saying? And it will connect to any social media that's out there right through Power Director. Watch this on your phone, be it Android, be it iPhone. Either way. And then you start uploading. And I'm going to tell you something. When you do a video, rather Gab, rather Sincere, rather Nicole, what's up, my sis? You know what I'm saying? No matter who it is, watch this. What you want to do. I see Deborah on YouTube. Good to see you. You know what I'm saying? No matter which way it go, right? I would suggest that whatever you talk about, create at least 4 videos before you upload your first one. Because you don't want to upload your first video and then go ghost. I would say do 4 videos, right? And then upload once a week. The one thing you don't want to do is upload 5 videos one week because you want that one video to breathe. And no matter what platform you're on, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, you want that video to be able to breathe so that people can see the video. If you one video after the other video, after the other video, after the other video, after the other video, if you notice, and I want to show you something real quick. Let me show my page. And hopefully you're getting value out of this, right? Let's say, okay, so obviously I'm on It's All You TV, right? Let's say, and I just want to share with you this okay, so listen, right? Let me all right, so listen, as you take a look, right? Oh, look, I got 430 subscribers. Yay, and only 35 videos. Now, here's the thing. I want you to understand something. This is more entertainment, right? This is my entertainment page. If I go to videos, my entertainment page. So everything about entertainment is right here. My first video was the worst video. Y'all can't hear it. I'm gonna cut off look at my lighting, y'all. Look at the background. And by the way, also know that your first video is not going to be your best video. Look at how dark my face is. Look at the background. I'm looking for a cinematic look. On my first video, y'all. I'm looking for a cinematic look on a talking head video. I should be bright. Shout out to my boy John Arrington. My boy John Arrington, when he looked at my first couple of videos, he's like, yo, all I want to do is just I want to light your face up. I want to show you your lighting, you know? Shout out to him, man. I love that dude. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So yes, yo. Oh my God. Sophia's on the line. Yay. You know what I'm saying? So this is my first video. You know what I'm saying? And your first video is not going to be your best video. If you can hear me talk, I sound like a machine. Hello, my name is Donald Francis, and welcome to It's All You TV, where we're helping motivating, purpose-driven people to fulfill their dreams. Yo, listen, and I was talking about success, and I'm up there like, talking, and I'm talking like as if I'm a robot. I have no script, and I'm gonna tell you, I had just got my first Canon 90D, my first camera. My first video camera. We're gonna have some video reviews real quick. Sean Cannell, I'm not trying to be you. I just want to encourage my community to start your page. And you don't need nothing but watch this. Here we go. If you have a phone, you have a video camera. You feel me? If you have an iPhone, you have audio. If you have an Android, you have great audio because your phone got good audio right in it. And I'm gonna tell you something. This is something I've learned. A lot of y'all use the selfie side. Can I tell you something? The best side for you to use is the side that's behind your phone. That's the best camera to use. You get 4K, you get the best imaging right out of the back, the one that's on the back. Because see, here's what's gonna happen. You as a content creator, and look, oh yeah, take a look at this. By the way, have you noticed anything when I shared this? Have you noticed anything? Let me blow this up. Notice something. I am not looking. Let me pause this. Where is it? Could I pause this? Bong. Notice something. All right, wait. There we go. All right. Could I catch a good image? And right about there. Okay. No, stop. Stop, Donald. Stop. Okay. If you notice something, I'm not looking into the camera. Look at this, y'all. I am not looking into the camera. I'm looking into the selfie screen. That's what I'm looking at. This is your first video. I'm not looking into the camera. I was an amateur, didn't know. Obviously, y'all all know. Look, I got the It's All You TV slogan thing down at the bottom. At least I knew to do that, right? Which really should be at the top right here. Your top right. But I'm looking into the selfie screen. That's the reason why it's better that you not use the selfie screen side of your phone. Because if you use the selfie screen side of your phone, what's going to happen is you're going to start looking at yourself and not into the lens. So like right now here, I'm using a Elgato. I'm using the webcam. I'm not even using my camera right now. You feel me? So when I look, I make sure, and the reason why y'all can see a glare in my glasses is because it's sitting up right on my laptop. I gotta, you know what I'm saying? But really, honestly, if I really didn't want any glare in my glasses, I would move the laptop out the way and put, the Elgato webcam on a stand like this, and just look into the stand because it wouldn't have any lighting. You feel what I'm saying? We'll get into that technical stuff later on. But for right now, you know what I'm saying? It's good that I look right into the screen. So when I'm talking to you and I'm looking at the camera, I'm looking at you. But down below is where I can see me, which is the selfie cam, or the screen. So sometimes I would make sure that I put my camera where the screen is so I can always at all times look like I'm looking at you. You feel what I'm saying? So again, that's what you want to do. It's good that you flip this. You know what I'm saying? It's good that you flip this on this side. You feel what I'm saying? And record from this side. And in fact, what I'm going to do, not that I want to be dramatic, but I want to give you at least some tips. I'll flip it. You see, flip it on this side. Right. So I can see me in real time, and I can see me through the selfie screen. So again, this is the best side of the camera you ever want to use. This side at all times. So, and I want to help you start your channel. I want to help you start, what you have, because I'm going to tell you something, and I'm always saying that because I'm going to tell you something, right? That's going to be my slogan. When you start to get deep into this, and it becomes real, you're going to find out that after a while, you'll see yourself that when you start to really, really get into it. And even here, this is a video I did called Don't Take the Shoes Off. And I talked about Dorothy and stuff like that. But look, even my face, it's not lit up. And as I begin to talk, I'm not talking into the camera. Again, I just started out. Your first videos are not going to be the best videos. So listen, let me just move this further real quick. I want you to understand, if you want to start a YouTube page, right? There is a difference, y'all. And this is something I want to tell you. So let me just go back over what we covered, right? So obviously, we talked about who you're going to talk to, why you want to start, what kind of content are you going to talk about. That's that. The kind of content that you do. Are you going to do what you want? You're going to do what they want. I would suggest that you start off with everything you want to talk about. I mean, load all types of videos up there, no matter what you want to talk about. Just talk about it. You feel what I'm saying? And load it up. You know what I'm saying? And then that's going to transfigure from you doing your own kind of content that you like into what people like. How does that happen? Because you're going to find out the kind of people that gravitate to your stuff. You see what I'm saying? The kind of people that gravitate to whatever topic you're talking about. I remember when I was doing It's All You TV, people started to gravitate to when I started talking about relationships. And that's the reason why I started to go gold on that. So I said, you know what? I think on It's All You TV, I'm going to start really highlighting relationships. And that's the reason why, I got to that kind of, short film. And a lot of my short films are about friendship relationships and relationships. You feel what I'm saying? But then when you start to find out what people gravitate to, now you're going to start making content people want to talk about or people want to hear. So now you moved in from the thing that you want to talk about into what people want to talk about. You get what I'm saying? Rather it is in the category of entertainment, rather it's in the category of coaching, rather it's in the category of education. Whichever way, just know, right? Whichever way, just know that's going to transfigure into what people want. Now, when you think about that, you know what I'm saying, now you might want to continue to, do that and go along the way, right? When you do YouTube, always remember, notice this. I want to blow this up because people don't realize what it is that I do sometimes. And I talk to my staff and stuff like that. We talk about it and I tell people, and Sophia also know, Stephen also know, listen, notice these categories in YouTube. If you, particularly YouTube, you got the homepage. The homepage is going to give a graph of what you have been doing. Like, all of your movies, your shorts. You see what I'm saying? All of everything. It's giving people a general base of what it is that you do. Watch this. But notice this here. You have video, the section of videos. You have the section of shorts. And you have the section of all of your lives. Right? I did about maybe 4 lives on this. Right? Notice the difference between the platforms. So when you do video, right? Anybody who's starting out on YouTube or any social media platform, your best bet is to start off with like short videos. You'll say, well, what's the difference between a short and a video if your videos are short? I mean, your videos shouldn't be no more than 5 minutes, shouldn't be no more than 7 minutes, no matter what you're doing, so that you can get the audience retention in the section of videos. In the section of videos. Now, your shorts are going to be shorts. Your shorts are going to allure people to your page, right? It's going to lead people to your page. You're giving them just a section or a proportion of the large video that you've done, that 7 minutes, turn into 1.5 minutes. You see what I'm saying? This is artificial life. You feel what I'm saying? So again, it's going to give you just a section, I don't know why that went the way it went. But notice now, and I want to point something out to you. And I want y'all to notice real good so that you could win on YouTube if you decided the YouTube page particularly. I want you to know something. I want you to succeed me. Notice your lives. Your lives are going to be like an hour, maybe 1.5 hours long. And I want to show you what you can do for the section of videos on your YouTube page. So right now, if you take a look at what we're doing on Manifested Thoughts podcast, right? I haven't loaded up anything on the section of video on Manifested Thoughts podcast. Let's go there for one quick second. I want to show you something, right? Because I'm showing you on the entertainment level. Let me see, MAN. It should come right up. I said MAN. All right. So as you guys can see, right? Take a look at this. And I wanted to show you, I'm almost done, right? Not going to hold you to it. But let's go to Manifested Thoughts video podcast, right? All right. So I'm going to go to the page. Obviously, y'all see the thumbnail here. Start your page. That's us. We're live. So if I press onto that, y'all going to see us right now. But look at this, right? We got the video page. And that's where I'm doing some of the interviews with certain friends and stuff like that. I want to talk about that too. I'm doing like a talking head video with illustrations here, right? And that is only about, let me see how long. It's only about 1.5 minutes on this. But this is how you win on the section of videos of your YouTube page. That your video section should be about maybe 4 minutes, 1 minute, maybe 8 minutes, 2 minutes, no more than 10 minutes on the video page. But when you're on live, if you take a look at the live section, right? And here's where you see, we just did, Gerald Kelly yesterday, you know what I'm saying? Me, and look, it's about 1 hour and 39 minutes for Gerald, 1 hour in 12 minutes for the power of planning. We had Trey Chaney just the other day. That was 50 minutes. These are all long. But can I tell you something? Let me tell you the key to this. Watch this. All of these videos, because it's about like 1 hour and some change each, can become about 10 videos on the platform of videos. You get what I'm saying? So the platform of videos, your lives can be chopped up and edited into like 5 and 6 other videos for the platform of videos. You see what I'm saying? So what you have in content creating is what you call batching. You got batching, right? But if you do one long video, that video can be cut up into 6 other videos, and now you have videos for the next 6 weeks if you load up like once per week. You see what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, no, you take your long content from your live videos, chop it up in an editing software, right? Dress up each section, or each, what they call it, each topic. So let's say, for example, Gerald yesterday just talked about, let me go blow up. Gerald just yesterday just talked about, his children and how Cat Williams looked out for him. You feel what I'm saying? And the struggle. So I can take that section of the video that he's talking, and I can label that video, the struggle is real, how to come out of it, and then post that up on the video section from the live, And now anybody that would take a look at the video would go, wow, yo, he just gave me value. And watch this. He also showed me how to come out of this. Because if Gerald could do it from zero and to keep grinding, wow, it's encouraging me to grind. So now they're watching all of the videos on your video section. And if they want to go deep dive in it, they could go to your live session and watch the whole hour and some change if that's what they're into. But then I can now take a clip out of the video section that I've edited and make that a short and put it on the short. And now people are leading to the video section that could lead you to the live section. And now you get audience retention. You understand what I'm saying? So again, but it will be great to know that you know your ideal audience, to know the kind of people that you want on your platform. You feel me? So listen, watch this. Now, here's another thing I want y'all to understand. And I want you to know how people think. If I'm giving you value, do me a favor, give me the thumbs up, y'all, please. I see thumbs up. Thank you for the hearts. Now, watch this. Now, people don't know, right, that although this is Manifested Thoughts Podcasting, hold on, champion. Where's my logo at? Okay, there we go. Got to have my logo in it. That's the brand. All right. So watch this. Even though people know us on Manifested Thoughts Podcast, right? Some people may not know that I've also been, the main host to It's Life podcast with my co-host in the back. You know what I'm saying? That's Ramel Bill, and our sister girl, Robin Holmes, who we're still in effect. They're doing their thing right now. We're going to come back together. I promise y'all, right? But here's the deal. Watch this. Before they came, what did I do? Watch this. I've been doing stuff like this, talking to, when you have a podcast, especially if you're going to do a podcast, right? Watch this. I've been doing this solo. You feel me? And then it evolved to like calling some friends to produce my craft. My boy Jerome, my boy Xavier. You see this? My boy Justin Gradville. You feel what I'm saying? One of my first celebrities on It's Life podcast was Mr. Brandon Fisher. You see what I'm saying? So people don't know you put the grind in. You put the grind in. You feel what I'm saying? But when people discover you at the time that they do, they may not see all those videos until they start to discover me today. But we didn't just start the moment that you discovered. People have to know you didn't just start the moment that they discovered you. But because you respect the grind will respect you. If you take what you're doing seriously on social media, right now I got me a nice little, light in the back. It's dim. It's not too bright. Nice, simple setup. And I'm in the office, got my microphone. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of stuff here. I don't have my cameras set up for y'all to see the background and stuff like that. But 3-point camera, taking it seriously, getting people on the platform. And when they see, wow, I can see his growth. He started out with nothing, but he started out with his phone. Then all of a sudden, I saw a lavalier mic. Then I saw a LED light. Then he changed up his merch and stuff like that. You know, he got branding, got a nice software, doing DaVinci Resolve now. You see all of this stuff. Can I tell you something? This is the stuff that people are going to respect you for, because they're going to see you taking your craft seriously. At first, you started out as a hobby, but then people started to ask you about one particular topic. Can I tell you something? When you niche down on your niche, can I tell you something? Watch this. That's the one thing. That's the one message. Everybody have one message. I have one message, y'all, and I'm doing it 10,000 different ways. I have one message, and I'm sharing value 10,000 different ways. 10,000 different ways to say one thing is what you want to find, because that's your niche and your niche. That's what people follow you for. So you don't ever want to start a podcast or start a page, right? And you're talking about video reviews, but then all of a sudden now you want to start talking about cooking. You're going to confuse your audience. Do you not understand the reason why you can't just do anything and throw anything up on the pot? People are like, yo, you know how many times people just discovered that I've been doing podcasting, and now they want to call me and say, yo, you could do this. Yo, you could do that. And I'm like, yeah, but you don't understand. That's not a part of my niche. And my niche, I already know where I want to go. And I'm not talking about my staff. I'm talking about people who want to call me and say, yo, you should do this. And yo, this person's doing that. Okay, thank you. I'm glad that person's doing that. But this is what I'm doing. This is what you are about to do. You know, and people are going to come and tell you everything else that everybody else is doing, but they don't realize you're already on your way to go where you have to go. And just because you're starting out small don't mean that you're not already where you need to be in your mind. You got to see it first before it begins. If you don't know your niche and your niche while you're trying to really, hone in and be serious about it, then just throw content out there. Have fun. Yo, look at me. You see this? Me talking to Isaiah? Y'all don't know him. Talking to my boy Justin. He worked in my old building that I used to work at. Y'all don't know him. My boy Jerome, y'all know him more often than not, because I just, talked to him about Handsome Men Problems. He was on also Man Struggles. You feel what I'm saying? But he got great value. And he's moving. He's doing his thing. You feel me? But this is how I started out. By myself. And then when I got bored with me, I decided to go get a team. You feel me? But I started this first. It's on UTV before all of that. So again, y'all, I'm not saying this to flex on it like that. I just want you, watch this, to start your page, man. Just start talking. And watch this. Notice that in business, and this is what I wrote down. When you start to really gravitate and get people to follow you, and I'm gonna tell you something. Don't expect your own people to really, really hone in and support you the way other people might. You feel what I'm saying? You're gonna have your supporters and the ones who are there. It got to the point now. I look for Gabby. I look for Nicole. You know what I'm saying? I'm starting to look for my boy Sincere. You know what I'm saying? Steven's always there. Sophia's always there. Deborah's there. You feel? But like I said, I start to see people and I start to envision people because they're here. Anton, you know what I'm saying? Anton, again, all of these particular people, you start to love on those people because obviously you have something that you want, they want to hear, that they'll follow you for. But I'm encouraging you all, start yours too. You gonna see me in the comments. Yo, what's up, y'all? Wow, I remember they weren't doing this. Now they doing that. You know why? Because find out what is it that you love to talk about most. And I guarantee you, that's going to be the thing that's going to get you paid. You feel what I'm saying? And you know what a business is? A business is, serving, or giving a service in exchange for a profit. Rather, you're going to sell a merchandise, mugs, hats, glasses, or you're going to give of a service. I can do coaching. I can educate. You know what I'm saying? I got an online course. I got this. I got that. You got something that you can give. You feel me? And sometimes all it start out was that, and here's another thing too, when you start to, start on your phone, watch this. You don't have to have lavalier mics to get a guest. Just get somebody, I'm starting this. My boy Anthony's with me. We're going to talk. We're going to bug out. And based upon your personality, and I want to talk about that real quick too. Let's talk about your background. Listen, it's always good that if you have a background that you come up off of the wall. You see what I'm saying? Because you want to get some depth in between the camera, you, and the wall. That's why I got the couch in the background. I got the lamp in the background to give some distinguishing that I'm up off the wall. And let's say, for an example, some of y'all might have walls that you're close to. Can I tell you the best part of the wall that you can record from? The corner piece of the wall, because it'll give you some distinction. If you get like a little light and put it right in the middle behind you, the corner piece of the wall will give you some distance off the wall to give you some depth for people to take a look. Sometimes I have my LED light before I have my umbrella. You know what I'm saying? You have just to give me some distinction and some depth, you know, and it makes your background look good. If you're in your bedroom, you know what I'm saying, and you have only white walls, maybe you might want to put a plant or something behind there just to give it some type of personality. You see what I'm saying? According to what it is that you're saying. I hope that I'm saying something great, you know? And so Deb said, look, watch this, start your page, literally, you know, to start your page, meaning write it and do it. Bars. That's right, Deb. You know, and that's another thing I want to say. Listen, you know, when you start your content, you know, you might not go line for line, but at least give some bullet points. Let me tell you what you're going to do. You're going to feel funny when you start to talk to a machine, rather it's your phone, rather it's a literal camera, rather it's a webcam link. You're going to feel funny when you get behind the camera. And I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. And I hope I'm giving you value because we're almost done. What's going to happen is you're going to start to become somebody else as soon as you hit record. You know, you feel what I'm saying? You're going to start to look at yourself and hear yourself sound funny. Hey, what's up, everybody? You're going to start to do certain things you think other people think that you should do. When in all reality, sometimes if you mess up and if the camera sort of, you know, it's good to show that transparency. You know, you're drinking some coffee, you almost slipped. Oh my God. You know, sometimes people like that kind of humor. You feel what I'm saying? You know, and also watch this. When people start their stuff, you know, if you want to start to really hone down, I'm about to land a plane. I have so much more I want to say. I'm being shut down. You know what I'm saying? When people start to really hone in on the stuff that they think that you have that they need, you want that support. Can I tell you something, y'all? It's always good to support somebody who's trying to do something. I can see if they're getting up there just clowning and doing nothing, not giving you any value, but you got people that are up here seriously. Don't think that because they look good on camera that they're doing good. They really need your support. You know, that's why when I ask people, do me a favor, just go on and just say something nice. You know what I'm saying? Say how much we've helped change your life or help give you value. It's good for our stats. You see what I'm saying? So that we can share with people, listen, this is what we have to offer. We're going to help you too. So today I am encouraging all of you. Know why you want to do it if you're going to do it so you can get ahead. Throw the content about the things that you love over the things that you like. You got dozens of things that you love to talk about. You know what I'm saying? Put that out there, you know, and see what topic people gravitate to. And when you see the topic that they gravitate to, hone in on that and see what other topics out of that topics you could use. You're going to have one message saying it 8,000 ways. Your message should never change. You see what I'm saying? Then after you know your what, you know your why, you know your who, you know what I'm saying? Then you're going to know exactly what kind of content you want to give. Are you an entertainer? Are you a coach? Are you an educator? You feel what I'm saying? And can I tell you something? Here's something real quick before I leave. Hold on, y'all. Don't leave me. Hold on. I want to share this with you real quick. I want to bust this up real quick, y'all. It doesn't matter your age. Let's take a look at this lady here. Her name is Heather. She does what they call Heather Stories. She got 18.4 thousand subscribers. And she's talking about her story. 93 years old. 93. And look, she's walking, showing people, you know what I'm saying? Meet Heather. 96 years old. World champion racer. Look, she did the walkathon. Dedicated to that, y'all. You can't sit there and tell me, oh, I'm too old. Oh, the algorithm. Oh, this, that, and the other. Elderly advice. This is by Mr. Gary right here. Mr. Gary Turk. He's doing elderly advice on how to take care of the elderly. You know what I'm saying? You can listen, sometimes you might want to be an affiliate. Just talk about an object, talk about an item, old people and quality of life, better life, right? And residential care. You can't sit there, yo. I had to really look up older people who are crushing it on YouTube. Look at Heather. She's doing it. 96 years old. And she's still in a walkathon and crushing it. Yo, let me ask you a question. Yo, what's your excuse? My boy Sean Cannell says, you just gotta press record and start talking. Start talking. You know, be bright, be fun. Be bright, be brief, be fun, be done. That's all you want to do. Be bright, show some personality. And some of you are introverts. Sometimes you might have to come out of your character to smile while you're talking. Use your hands while you're talking. Body language while you're talking. So people can see your personality. Can I tell you something? I've learned from a Chinese guy, one of the most biggest prolific dudes out there, you know, who know how to talk. I've learned him and I met him through TED Talk. Can I tell you something? He says, you have to learn how to be the real you. Because most times when you're doing certain things, and I got to admit, that was me. You are somebody else when you say record or when you press record. You are somebody else. Most times you become who you respect. Your inspiration, you become who you respect. You see what I'm saying? And what do I mean by that? Do you not know I watched Sean Cannell so much on YouTube to the point that I got the same mic he got? This is the same kind of mic Sean Cannell got, champ. Same kind of mic. And I was in love with the way he delivered to the point that at one point I became more him than me. And so I had to stop watching him for 4 months. Sorry, Sean. Had to stop so I can build who Donald is and teach what Donald knows. You feel what I'm saying? So listen, y'all, there's no excuse. There is no excuse. You know what I'm saying? Put the grind in, put the work in. And the last thing I want to say is don't compare yourself and stop judging yourself too soon. Doesn't make any sense for you to try to judge yourself before you can. It's only been 2 weeks. It's only been a month. Why are you judging yourself? Why are you comparing yourself to people who've been in this over 5 years? You're like, yo, I'm not getting it like they getting it because you ain't been in it long enough. And they took it seriously. Me and my boy Steve were just talking about this. Put in the work. And before you know it, you'll have somebody like a Gerald Kelly on your platform, Che Chaney on your platform, along with 4 other celebrities that's about to come. And it's crazy. And the more and more you get people on your platform, the more and more your value go up, which means you can't have just anybody on your platform no more, you know? And I'm going to tell you something. It was hard for me sometimes to try to get people to be on the platform. Now people are calling me going, yo, Don, you remember that slot you asked me about a month ago? Yeah, champ, well, about that. And it's not that I can't have them because of celebrities. Don't ever get it twisted. But that subject have passed. So now, you know, and I called you because I thought that you were best for the subject. Y'all see how this works? So y'all listen, if I've given you value, do me a favor, give me the thumbs up, y'all. Give me the hearts. Let us know that this was good for you. Yo, Sincere, I got to give you a call if you're still on, baby, bro. You know what I'm saying? And so, listen, y'all, I hope y'all have a beautiful, beautiful weekend. I didn't show ads because I wanted to talk for a whole hour. That's right. I wanted to do that. You feel me? And I'll show you ads in all of your stuff and everything on next week, Monday. All right. So listen, y'all, I hope that this was helpful. If you want to start your YouTube page, your social media page, your Facebook page, your Instagram page, please come back and refer to this to know exactly what you need to do. All right. It's your boy, Donald Francis, and it is now 1 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? I know I started at about 12. You feel what I'm saying? And so it's been an hour. I hope you have a beautiful, beautiful weekend. And I can't wait to see you guys on Monday. I got some good surprises this up and coming week, this up and coming month. Celebrities, y'all, please tune in, lock in, hone in. All right. And until then, love y'all. And I'll talk to y'all on Monday. Monday, y'all. Same time, 10:30. Peace.